materials. We have another box. It came in with this bit of a curve on it, and it looks like somebody has cut a piece of cardboard to reinforce the back and taped it on. I'm hoping there's no jiggling. I'm hoping for the best. Now, this guitar was bought off an eBay seller called People's Guitar. They also sell on Reverb and Walmart, Canada. I'm not sure about the United States. These guitars are available in the United States from some sellers. I believe it's probably People's Guitar on Reverb. There may be others. I was on eBay just roaming around, and I looked at guitars, and with the shipping costs these days across border being, I don't know, $100, sometimes it costs more than the price of the guitar. I decided to hit the Canada only button, stay north of the border, and I found this. So I decided that I would give it a shot since it's something different than what I have and done. Okay, moment of truth. So the shipping in Canada, I didn't get them all. Shipping in Canada only cost me 35 bucks. Oh, look at that. There is additional packing that looks like this. Taped. Extra packing up there. Trying to protect the neck and the headstock. That looks good. People's Guitar is a reseller here in Canada, just north of Toronto, from Newmarket. The candies underneath. Oh, it comes with 3 picks. Some wrenches. Even the wrenches are black. So, this is supposed to have black hardware. Alright, let's see if we can, oh, got some tape on there. Let's see if we can get in there without inflicting any damage that wasn't already there from before. I've never seen anybody do this. Now, People's Guitar apparently are a reseller. I'm not sure that the original factory put all this stuff in there. It's probably the packer for People's Guitar, which is commendable. I'm going to have a lot of that to get rid of. Styrofoam bag. That's a good quality one too. It's not the really thin ones like you normally get. This one has some thickness to it. It's a couple of millimeters. And it's not sticky like they are normally are either, but it's still just hard getting it over the horns. There. Oof. Strings are really loose. Ooh, do we have sharp edges? Oh my God. They're like razors all up and down. So we know we're going to have neck work. Okay, so it was aesthetically pleasing for the blue and the blue pearl pickguard that came on it. It's got a really nice metallic finish. It's got the 4 studs in the back with the insert washers. There's something on the neck right here. It's something in the finish. There's a little burr there that has to be sanded out. That won't be visible on camera, I don't think. Oh, it is, right there. There's a little raise in the finish there. That'll need to be just sanded off. The headstock, a good lean back. So, the specs are 24 frets, HSS, black hardware with whammy bar. It's got the standard micro block in the back. A volume and a tone control master. 5-way box switch. Now, the body they say is linden, and linden is an umbrella for a species of basswood that contains, I think, I found 10 different species of basswood bodies or basswood under the umbrella of linden wood. So it could be any one of 10 different species. Strings are very loose. The neck is maple. This is model SG3. It was advertised as a PPE 7 something or other, 798 or 793 I think it was, for the color. I did research it on Google. I found out that these are manufactured by China Musical Instruments Company, also known as Vines Musical Instrument Company. This is a house brand that they call Smigger. S-M-I-G-E-R, Smigger. Now, I found that this is a copy of an Ibanez GRX 40 version. But the finish on the body, let me get my glasses down here, the finish on the body seems to be quite nice. Yep, I think really nice. There's a little bit of a smudge there, but for swirls and micro cracks and stuff, none. None that I can see right now. Standard jack input with black hardware, chrome jack itself. This has a six screw saddle. Come on, spit it out. The pickups have a weird rocking to them. But yes, the saddles are set very high in the sky, as I like to call it, even without tension on them. Oh yeah, these fret ends are absolutely razors all up and down the neck. Oh, and even worse up here. Oh my God. Really, really, really sharp. So that's a disappointment. But, you know, and the thing is that this guitar is selling here for $2.35 Canadian. The nut is black. I'm sure it's a plastic nut of some kind. It sits up quite high above the fingerboard, which is called technical wood. I'm not sure what that means. It does not have the slide out truss rod cover like the Geos do, but it has a relatively similar shape. Alright, the tuners. Let's see what they feel like. Piece of cardboard. Let's see what they feel like and if they are responsive. Okay, they're not terrible. A little bit of slack. I can feel the post moving, and yes, the nut I can loosen the nut at the top by my fingers. So they'll need to be, snugged down. They're die cast, black matching hardware. So, as it says on the back, crafted in China, Model SG3. So they really look nice, but as the bones of it would be, great body. I can make the neck really good, as long as it's straight. Looks straight. No twists. Of course, we'll have to get it on the bench. And of course, you know what the electrics are like in these things. They're all basically the same. I haven't been surprised too much with electrics in these budget guitars, but I'm really happy that it came with a pearl pickguard, and they put the same pearl pickguard on the three colors I've seen, which are blue, red, and black. The dot markers on the side are little white dots which are visible. The Zue one was they're virtually invisible to see. Well, that's all there is for the box opening. But what also came, and I pre-ordered it, is this gig bag. I love these gig bags. These are called On Stage. I buy these off of the Best Buy Canada website. I looked for them on the American website, could not find them. These are really nice bags with good handles, upper and lower pockets on them. Deep big pocket here, way down in there. Not that I'll ever use it for that, but inside they're nicely padded. They come with silica gel, and as Ryan at 60 Cycle Hum says, he'll save them for the kids, but I don't have any. I have granddaughters, but I don't think I'd give it to them. And the padding is a 1/2 inch thick. Now this comes in at $45 Canadian. They were on for $42, so I bought two, knowing that this guitar was coming in. So this guitar, when it's all slicked up, will have a nice home to sit in. The back has nice padded shoulder straps. It has a hook here, and it also has one at the top if you wanted to hang it from the top as well. These are really well made. I was buying the Kahea brand off of Amazon. Well, it's got a nice bumper on the bottom as well. I was buying the Kahea brand, which are similar, but they're more pricey. They're $50, and this one is better built with better features for $5 cheaper. So on stage. I love these bags. They're really, really slick. Okay, that's it for this part of the looking and the ranting. Okay, we're down to the bench. This tag reads Deluxe Gig Bag GBE 4770 electric guitar. Designed and engineered in the USA, printed and manufactured in China. Onstage.com. So, they're designed and engineered in the USA, made in China, but BestBuy.com didn't have them on their website there. Lucky we have them here. And like I said, they're the Best Buy for gig bags, and I get them from Best Buy. Alright, that tent back headstock requires my little stand. Trying to get you guys to be in the shot, yeah. Alright, so let's take a look. There seems to be a space for possibly another knob. I don't have a spare one at this bench to be able to test it, but if I decided to do something here, I could probably put another knob to do something about this. I would definitely like to have, you know, volume, and a master tone on this style of guitar. Alright. Oops. Let's plug in the tuner. Plug my little corgi in. Strings are really loose. Excessively loose. Just gonna wind up the headstock. So basically they're all sharp. Now that that's done, let's take a look at the actual height. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to have to lower that a lot. I don't know if you can see that. Get over the strings there. Ooh, that is quite high here. Look at that. Woo! I'm going to measure it. I'm going to measure it. There's my trusty pre-marked 4 millimeters, 4/64 I should say. Oh, it's so high. I'll have to go to the other end. Okay, that is a full 11 64ths off that fret. These look like medium jumbo frets. Yeah, okay, so they're all way up there. That's 11 also. Okay, so I'm not even going to attempt to play it like that. This should be the size. Yes. 4. It's working, I can feel it. See what she looks like. Alright, so I can see that that still has to come down more. And that truss rod is probably going to need a little bit more tweaking. Let's see if she'll make some noise and see what the sounds are like from each set of pickups. Oh, let's tune it to the Mustang. I think they're all there. Okay, let's leave it there. I think after much ado and fiddling, I think I've got it where I can actually make some noise with it. So we're going to go back and find 65 Deluxe, Basic 65 Deluxe. And with a deluxe cabinet, Basic 65. Let's see. The amp is still at 2.5 over there, which is like 25 watts. Right, that's better. Tone works good. Volume is linear. So that's the bridge. And it's gone out of tune already. The neck is going to settle in and final adjustments have to be made. So, okay, so my action is excellent now. All right, it's right down there where I need it. I see that little piece of plastic sticking up there. So it's all right. Turn up the volume. Middle. So these two are relatively balanced. The humbucker is quite louder. And I basically expect that on these sets of pickups. Okay, let's do in between those two. Because this one's hotter and that one's lower, this one brings that one down. Remember, the parallel always takes the resultant resistance lower than the lowest one by a tad. Let's go up to position 4. So now it's the two lower ones, which ought to be really low. Not significantly that lower. So this has a voicing similar to the Ibanez that I have, the GRA 120, I think it is. Feels a lot like it. Let's scarf joint is very visible here. The difference in color of wood is lighter on the headstock than on the rest of the neck, which was hard to see the way the light was coming. So see, it's much darker here than it is there. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with it so far. And I think if I can fix up this neck, it's going to be pretty good. We'll decide about the electrics later. Extremely happy about the tuners. So on this smigger, I think it's looking pretty good.